Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Hope you're all doing well and having a great week so far. Just quickly, before getting into the video, if you are a new viewer to this YouTube channel and you haven't done so already, make sure you click that red subscribe button. Subscribe to this YouTube channel because it really shows your support for the videos that I do, and it's much appreciated as well, and all really does help. It really does. And I'd like to thank those who have recently subscribed to the channel as well. It's much appreciated. Make sure you like this video, click the thumbs up on the video, and click the bell so you are notified when I upload next or when I go live on the channel. But we'll get into the video now. So I'm going to go through one New Zealand Warriors players that I reckon will have a breakout year in 2023. And the first player I've got on my list, it is Tom Ale. Now, Tom Ale has had a few seasons where he's been hampered by injuries, and it's really affected his opportunities to break into the first grade side more regularly. And Tom Ali's actually been named in the preseason trial team list for the game against the West Tigers tomorrow. So that's going to be really interesting to see how he goes. He's actually starting in the game against the West Tigers, so I can't wait to see how he goes on the field, and hopefully he can have a big game as well and look to impress the coaching staff, because that's what he'll be trying to do, and he'll be trying to break into that side more regularly throughout this year. So, look, I mean, for me, if Tom Ale stays fit and healthy, look, I don't think he will be getting a start early in the season, because we're going to have the likes of Adam Finnell-Blake starting. We've got Bunty Afoa as well, who's another player will probably be in front of Tom Ale at this point. But I think Tom Ale, there is definitely a spot for him somewhere on that bench. There definitely is, if he puts in the work in training sessions throughout the week, and if he has a good preseason, and the preseason trials also. So I reckon Tom Ale, I personally think he will break into the side throughout the season, and I think he'll get more regular game time as well. So I reckon he's going to have a breakout year this year. Now, the second player on my list is Edward Kosi. Now, Edward Kosi had a very good back end of the season last year, especially when you look at the way he bounced back massively from that Melbourne Storm clash on Anzac Day earlier in 2022. And he bounced back against the same opposition, the Melbourne Storm, at Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland. And also he played well against the Parramatta Eels in Sydney, and also the game against the Bulldogs at Mount Smart as well. So, look, for me right now, if you are going to pick who's nailed down a winger spot at the moment, it's definitely Edward Kosi for me. I reckon he's pretty much nailed that spot at the moment. I think this is his spot to lose. Bearing if injuries do occur, suspensions do occur. So, look, right now, I think Edward Kosi, I think he can take a lot of confidence from the back end of last year and bring it into this year especially. And we'll get to see how Edward Kosi goes in the preseason trial this week, tomorrow against the West Tigers. So, can't wait to see how he brings that form into this coming year. So the last player on my list, I have got Viliami Vailea. Now, Viliami Vailea, personally for me, I really rated Viliami Valia's season last year. I really did. I think for me, Viliami Vailea came into the year as a player who was yet to be a player that could establish himself into the first grade side, and I think he showed he can, bring his talent to the field. I really do. I think every time he got picked, I reckon he didn't have a bad game. I in a lot of games last year when I watched him, I never had a game where I could criticize Viliami Vailea a lot. So, and remembering he's quite a young player as well, and he only debuted in 2021. So, he didn't debut last year. He debuted in 2021 on the 30th of July there. So he's had a couple of games to get used to the NRL. Now, last year he had some injuries as well, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments here, but he had some injuries, had some games where he was out. But when he was playing. I thought Viliami Vailea was outstanding, and he's a very talented player as well. And he's another player that has come from the rugby union background as well. You know, the likes of Eliasa Katoa, who was another former Warrior who used to play for us, and Jermaine Tanoa Brown, to name a few. So I reckon Viliami Vailea is going to develop in the next couple of years, and I reckon this year especially he's going to really, enjoy being, in that back line on the field. I know he's inexperienced, but he's going to only get better and develop over time. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how Viliami Vailea goes in 2023, and I do reckon he's going to have a breakout season. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on my One New Zealand Warriors players that I reckon will have a breakout year in 2023. Do you agree with my players that I've selected, or do you disagree? Let me know in the YouTube comment section down below. And if you are a new viewer to this channel and you haven't done so already, and I highly recommend you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 3K subscribers, so hopefully we can get to 3K subscribers on this channel by the end of this 2023 NRL season, and we are on the road to getting closer to that 2,200 subscriber mark. So make sure you share this video around, like this video, click the thumbs up on the video, and yeah, I'll see you all soon in another video.